celiac strong.
A, B, C, D, F.
I started these videos to help me through the beginning of my celiac disease, and now I'm here to help you. Celiac disease is a disease where you can't have gluten. All my videos are devoted to being gluten-free and geared towards us kids. Today we're going to be making pavlova. Me and my mom found this recipe on Food Network and decided to try it out with you guys. A pavlova cake is a cake with no flour, made like a meringue. A meringue is egg whites whipped to stiff peaks and baked. Okay, so the ingredients you'll need are sugar, cornstarch, eggs, 3 eggs, kosher salt, white vinegar, and then these are for serving, so you're going to need lemon curd for serving, and then some fruit. So, you'll need to preheat your oven to, if you have a regular oven, you need to preheat it to 300 degrees. But if you have a convection oven like I do, you're going to have to preheat it to 25 degrees lower, which is 275 degrees. So, okay, so after you've preheated your oven, we're gonna take these and move them to the side. And we're gonna use this. You're gonna take something to mark with. I have a pencil, and you're gonna mark a 7-inch circle on your parchment paper because you're gonna need parchment paper and a cookie pan. So I have a 7-inch circle. We're going to use the top of this bowl. You're going to mark that, and then when you're done marking it, flip it over so you're not getting graphite in your food. So we're just going to mark this. Okay, it's not perfect, but don't worry. So this is what you should have as your final product. And then you're gonna flip this over so you don't get any graphite in your food. Okay, and now it should lay flat if it wasn't before. Okay, so we're gonna move that to the side. So the next step is, in a small bowl, we're going to take our whisk and whisk together 1 cup of granulated sugar and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And we're going to whisk this together until it's combined. There we go. Okay, so in our stand mixer, we're going to combine the egg whites of these. I'm going to use a bowl for the yolks. So we're going to use a bowl for our yolks. Crack them open. You just want the yolks, and what we're doing is transferring the yolks in between the eggshells. Just gonna put this in. I don't think I need this anymore, so I'm just gonna put this in here. And you're going to do this to all 3 of the eggs. Okay, so after you've got your egg whites in the mixture, you're going to take a pinch of salt, a small pinch, and put it in here. Small pinch. And you're gonna mix them until they have turned into soft peaks, which are white and fluffy eggs. Okay, so after you've turned it into soft peaks, a soft peak is when you lift up the mixer and it just like small peaks over, I guess. And so what we're gonna need is we're gonna need 3 tablespoons of water to add this, and we're gonna beat it again until we have the soft peaks again. So add our water. Add our water here. We're gonna add 3 of these. One more. Okay. So, and after you have that done, you're gonna beat until you have the soft peaks all over again. Okay, so after you've got your soft peaks again, you're gonna put the mixer on high and then add this in a little bit at a time, so very slowly. And then beat it for another minute, and then you're gonna add the vinegar and till you have your glossy soft peaks, and they will hold their ground, I guess. So, and that's gonna be for about 5 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna start. After and kind of slow. We're going to beat that for 1 minute, and then we're going to add the vinegar. Okay, so after you have mixed in your sugar mixture, you're going to take a teaspoon of vinegar and add it into the mixture. So we're going to mix this. Lock it first so that and you're going to do this for about 5 minutes until it's glossy and holds its peaks. Okay, so after you've whipped this for 5 minutes, it should look like this. So it will hold itself, and you can basically turn it upside down. And you want it to be shiny. Okay, and so after you have that done, this is where your circle comes. So after you have this, you're going to before you eat it all, you're going to put it inside the circle, and the side should be higher than the middle of the meringue, so it looks like a crater.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, so after you have whipped it for 5 minutes, it should look like this, and it should be shiny and hold its peaks. So after that, you're going to put it in this circle that you made. You're going to flip it over. So you have a nice solid line on here. You're going to flip it over so you don't get graphite in it. Yeah. Put this on so it can fit. Okay. and so we're gonna put this on here, and it should look like a crater, which means the outsides are bigger than the inside. So we're gonna just spoon this on here. It is very sticky. Very, very sticky. We're just gonna spoon this on here. Get it off as best as we can. There we go. Let me get a spoon to help me. Just gonna get this done. Help me get this off. I hope I can get this off. Okay, so after you got it all on here, you're gonna spread it out, and you're gonna make your crater shape. So spread it out like that, and then you're gonna make your crater shape. So I'm just gonna stick this in here. It's not working very well. Okay, there we go. Just got the insides. Make your crater. Okay, so after you've gotten it into your bowl shape, it should look like this. I'm gonna put it into the oven at 275, like I said earlier. So it should be preheated by now. If not, I'm gonna put it in like this. Like this. So we're gonna put it in the oven. And we're gonna bake it for 45 minutes. Parchment paper on. Okay. And we're gonna set a timer for 45 minutes for it to bake. There we go. And so after it's done baking, we're gonna let it dry out for an hour. Okay. So I didn't use the curd, but I just used the fruit because I did not want to use the curd. So I just used the fruit. You can use the curd, but I didn't today.